Welcome back, everyone, to Resident Evil Remake. Oh, and one thing I should note: I'm a tad under the. I'm a tad under the weather. It's what happens when you're dumb enough like me, and you decide to sleep with the window open. While the season is slowly turning into winter. Okay, so last time we picked up a few files. One was talking about the methods you used in order to dispatch the zombies. And it was about either blasting out their heads, or once you kill them, burn the bodies. Because one thing I should mention is that, if all these guys are in fact anywhere killed, and are left alone long enough, they can and will become something far, far worse. Something that you'd rather avoid entirely. So heed my warning, all of you. A crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it somehow. Somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal. Protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here. No one would be. Why can't I ever talk? No one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mud is always hanging around the secret second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace. And you ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. And this is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling. Which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Do you remember that certain item that you've always wanted to get a hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for the both of us. John Tolman. Oh, yeah. And, please give me a bit of leeway here, folks. Being under the weather means I got a lot of congestion, and so I'll sound funny as hell. Botany, uses of medicinal herbs. It is a well-known fact that there exist many plants that are credited with some medicinal healing powers. Since ancient times, mankind has been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we will sample three herbs that are native of the Arcane Mountains, and briefly outline each of their medicinal qualities. Each herb has a distinct color and a distinct medicinal quality. The green herb recovers physical strength. The blue herb neutralizes natural toxins. However, the red herb has no real effect by itself. We have found that mixing green and red herbs results in a magnified effect. We will outline the effects of red herbs when mixed with other herbs when we have more data. Meanwhile, feel free to experiment on your own. For true knowledge is only acquired through experience. Now understand this. Like I said before, this is a remake. So a lot of what you know from the original game is going to be a retelling in this version. It'll be worded differently. The subject and the subject matter will be the same, of course. But the way it's said will always be different. Oh, and I've got a bad cough. Forgive me for that. It's cumbersome to have a cough like this. Especially when you're recording and you just want to record and have fun. If I remember... Let's see. Aha. Place you here, and we'll use you. A map of the second floor mansion. Well, second floor of the mansion, my bad. Always get the map, folks. Always get the map. For a map, Chris, for a map will light your way. And we'll save your ass. Especially at the funniest times. Oh god! Well, there goes that. Speaking of which... 5 more minutes. Yeah, that's one thing they'll do on the stairs. They can't really grab you, so what they'll do instead is throw up on you. Now, I'm grabbing something that is needed. Oh wait, I forgot about that. I'm playing as Chris, so I can't get it until later. For those of you who have played this before and know what I'm talking about, you know the struggle. Uh-oh. That's better. Forgive me, folks. God. Wait, where am I going? I should be in this room, but I should be on the second floor instead. Oh, one thing as of note. In the original game, you saw 2 zombies on the second floor. Well, in the remake, they've altered it a bit to where you only have 1 zombie on the second floor. Which in my opinion just makes this all the... Which in my opinion just makes that all the much easier. Oh! Crap. That was close. That was real close. Nice figure. I didn't even notice that when I was playing this, actually. Well, previously, anyway. Look, when I'm playing Resident Evil and I see this, I don't normally notice it in the first go around. especially because I'm too focused on getting the items. So more or less, I'll be... Wait. So more or less, I won't get a hand on it until about, well, a little bit later. When I'm looking directly at it and going, oh, that looks funny. Has it always been there? Always use the old key. Let's see. Whoop, my bad. I forgot. Being under the weather will make me a bit screwy here. One being the fact that I forgot that... Oh, I forgot that firing was the trigger and... aiming and firing was the trigger in the PC version. Whereas in the console version, it's the bumpers. Ow. I will use you. The switch, yes. I'm in love with the shape of key. I'm in love with the angle. Thank you. Oh, and like I said, I'm a lot more familiar with this version because I've spent a long time playing it. So when it comes to winning zombies, you're gonna see me doing that. Oh, there it is! That's what the zombies become if there's what the zombies become if you kill them, but don't burn the bodies. They'll come back as those. And they're called Crimson Heads. They're nasty looking. And are mean buggers. They're nasty looking. You know, I'm one of those who subscribes to the idea that John from Super Gaming Brothers had said during the it was said during the Resident Evil Code Veronica LP. And it was the idea of taking one of the hunters. Christ. It was the idea of taking the hunter. And, it was the idea of taking the hunter. and hijacking it so that it becomes our trusty steed. Ride down the way like... Press. Ride down the way like a trusty... Press. You ride down the way like a trusty... Press. You ride down the way like a trusty, ride down the way like a trusty donkey. You know what? I'll come back for this. Hold on. I'm gonna go there and grab the blue gem and take it to the tiger room. Take the pretty gem, take the pretty gem. Take the pretty gem, take the pretty gem. When it twinkles, it's forever in your head. In your head, in your head. And now you, my friend, have been laid to bed. Shotgun shells. You can never go wrong with shotgun shells. However, I need to get something in order to get the shotgun. That's right, folks. I'm playing as Chris in this version, or in any version of the game. You'll have to go the extra mile in order to get what you want. How's that for a hassle, huh? Wait, where am I going? Oh! You know, I should mention here, the PlayStation 5 controller is a bit wonky. Not wonky as in it doesn't function. It functions fine, actually. I adore it. It's wonky in the fact that whenever I just shook the joystick, I didn't even touch the trigger. The wiggling the joystick roughly excuse me, had caused the trigger to had caused the trigger to trigger. It caused the bumper to well, it caused it to trigger. It's kind of funny that way. Let's check the time here. Minutes. Not bad. We still got time. Oh, move the mouse out of the way. Now, speaking of which, I will have to hold on a bit longer to get the masks. What I have to do now is to go and grab the want to get the shotgun first. And hopefully in the process, also have some extra space so I can pick up all the herbs in that room. And yes, I mean that room. I'm talking about the one with the vine... I'm talking about the ones with the really... I'm talking about the ones with the... I'm talking about the ones with the really devious vines. They're a lot more giddy in this version. Oh, sorry. I've not gotten that down. But I'm doing my damnedest to fucking get it perfect. And I say that because in order to... This game is a giant pain to platinum. So is Zero. Resident Evil 5 and 6 have you doing copious amounts of grinding. These games these games want you to get... These games want you to learn the patterns of the enemies and try and make your way through without having to fire a bullet. If you can get around a zombie without firing a bullet, you're solid. Christ. You're solid, you're gold. Actually, I could probably make some time and get that. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. Go in the room with the itchy tasty thing. The atmosphere in this version has been improved upon, making it darker, more ominous. The Keeper's Diary, May 9th, 1998. Played poker tonight with Scott and I played poker tonight with Scott and Elias from security, and Steve from research. Steve was the big winner, but I think he was cheating. Scumbag. May 10th, 1998. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. Looks like a skinned gorilla. Feeding instructions were to give it live animals. When I threw in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before it actually started eating. May 11th, 1998. Around 5 a.m., Scott woke me up. Scared the shit out of me, too. He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me another one and told me to put it on. So there'd been an accident in the basement lab. He said there'd been an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in research never sleep, even on holidays. May 12, 1998. I've been wearing this damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. A goddamn dog's been looking at me funny. So I decided not to feed them today. Screw him. May 13th, 1998. Went to the infirmary because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on it and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I wanted to do was sleep. May 14th, 1998. I found another big blister on my foot this morning. I ended up dragging my foot all the way to the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. And I realized some of them had escaped. Maybe this is their way of getting back at me for not feeding them the last 3 days. If anybody finds out, I'll have my head handed to me. May 16th, 1998. Rumors going around that a researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy. I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched the swelling on my arm and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? May 19th, 1998. Fever gone, but itchy. Fever gone, but itchy. Today hungry and eat doggy food. May 21st, 1998. Itchy, itchy. Scott came. Ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. 4. Itchy. Tasty. I think this may have been him in the closet. Oh, an old key, sweet. That's easier than I thought. I thought I'd have some hassle getting out. Maybe today's throwing me a bone. That could be the case. Maybe I'm lucky. The broken shotgun, which means that I can replace the shotgun that's in that trapped room. Oh, excuse me. I think I made the zombie turn into that one. I think I made it turn into the siren from Killing Floor 2. I'd say during the... what is it? It's during the Summer Sideshow thing. It's where they turn the siren into the bearded woman. And when she screams, she's like... oh. Who let the sirens out? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Who let the siren out? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. I'm going in this hallway to this direction to avoid having to mess up that one doorknob any further. Or rather, that side of the doorknob any further. And I'm... oh. Crap, he's got friends. He's got friends! And they're all happy. Oh, crap. I don't have a free slot. All that walking, and for nothing. For me to realize that I don't have any free space. Oh god. We want... give me a Kit Kat. I want Nutter Butter. I want Three Musketeers. Almond Joy. Okay, who the hell enjoys Almond Joy? Oh! Come on! Wesker. Oh yeah. One difference in this. As you come back to this area, you'll find a... Regardless if regardless if you're playing as you will always find a note on that wall. However, depending on who you play as, that note will be written by someone. The note will be written by somebody else. If you're playing as Chris here, the note will be written by Wesker. If you're playing as Jill, however, the note will be written by Barry. And the funny part is, as it goes on, you'll find a second note. Worded about the same, with both characters. But again, who wrote it is different. Oh! Oh! Crap! I trapped myself. Now I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm gonna try and make it to that room and use it for sage spray to kill myself. Hopefully I don't die. I don't want to die. Go! You cannot touch me, You cannot touch me, only I can touch me. Sorry about that, folks. That beep was actually the heater in my room. Having a cold, my grandmother believes that if I sweat, I'll be sweating out the cold. Now the question is she correct? Well... I mean, I guess to a degree she could be. And I, for one, am open to ideas, so... So I'm trying it because I really want to get better. It's not fun being sick. Cold, fever, no matter what it is, it ain't fun being sick. And I will always stand by that 100%. Now this, folks, is actually where as soon as I get the mask, I'll be stopping this recording. Because that is up for... I'll be seeing you again on Sunday, of course. Well, actually, that's not true. I'll be back with this on Sunday, but I'll be recording the other. Satisfaction never fails. Anyway, tomorrow I'll be back to recording the original version. I would have recorded it. I would have recorded it yesterday, but I had a really big fever, so I was very under the weather. And if I recorded it then, it wouldn't just be late, but I would also be really slow and more quiet. Oh. God! Stop! I'd bring it up and I jinx myself. Look at that. Put the chemical in. Red. Now, one key difference in this room, in this version, is the fact that there are two sides to that lever. Which means that if you use the chemical and spray it on this side with the herbs, all these herbs here will be dead. And you can't get them anymore. So if you're playing this, like for the first time or whatever, always avoid doing that. I did that as a kid out of morbid curiosity. And screwed myself in the process. Take a dagger to the face. And then get back up because you're a durable zombie. Okay, folks, with that, I will bid you adieu. I'll be seeing you again tomorrow for the original Resident Evil.